Right, welcome back to another episode of ENA BLOGS. We're here at Wellington on the Kingsbridge complex on a chilly April morning. I'm going to hand over to Sam now, and as he's had one.
Yeah, so it's been quite an eventful evening. It's about 8 o'clock on our second day. We got down there about, you were a little bit later, about 4 or 5 o'clock. Yesterday afternoon. It was lovely and sunny yesterday, so I walked around before, got down here. It's quite busy. Bank holiday weekend, say we're on 3rd of April. And yeah, I actually saw one in the margin, so I thought, right, I've got to get in there. So bucket the swim, went and got the gear, and then managed to get the swim next door for Hugh as well. So yeah, so saw this fish in the margin and just whacked a little PVA bag down there, and yeah, I'll show you some footage now of the lovely little common I caught. First fish of the evening. And it goes to myself, literally down on the margin. I've seen a couple in there today, so I thought it's got to be worth a little PVA bag. And yeah, it's routed off just before dark, so we'll just get this footage done quickly. On the old UCN, of course, maple orange tipped. Well, it's a little bottom bait, 15mm bottom bait, and then tipped with a little maple orange pop up. Same tactics I was using down at Hatch on our campaign late series. And yeah, a few moon fruit freebies around the area and off we rode. So we'll get it back and hopefully we can get a few more for the evening.
So right, yeah, after Sam's bite, we obviously got our heads down. It was pretty cold, so, and I was obviously knackered. We were both knackered from work actually, so got to sleep about 9:30, and then I think it was about 3:30, had a tape on my right hand rod, which is tight to the far bank. Yeah, got that in. It was a lovely little ghosty. We didn't actually get any footage of that because it was 3 in the morning.
Freezing, and I think he was half asleep. I put a little picture of this little picture of him.
So yeah, we got a couple of stills, but yeah, we'll overlay that, and then you can have a look at him. And then shortly after that, I had another bite, which I think was another foul hooked fish. It come off, so it could have been a bream, it could have been anything. But yeah, that was the night. And yeah, here we are in the morning.
So we've had a few on this session already over the evening, but Hugh back in the day used to just carve up down here. Got some absolute crackers of him.
I apologise for the photo quality.
So yeah, we'll put them on.
About 10 years ago.
Yeah, so what are you catching on the little Argus?
Yeah, little kingfisher 7 foot.
Yeah, just hauling down here. But some real, hopefully those fish are still in here. This Lake Wellington has had a bit of trouble in the past with oxygen levels and pH levels and all that rubbish. So unfortunately they had a few fish kills, but they've restocked it with some fish who actually were in Hatch, I believe, as well. Same sort of...
Same council strain.
Yeah, council strain. Mostly all commons. But again, stalking this week, I've actually seen some lovely fish. But yeah, they're just not feeding. So we are in only the start of April. We had one good week of sunny. We got to about 20 degrees, didn't it? Pretty silly, really, but crazy.
Yeah, it dropped right down last night, I think, to like 3 degrees.
Yeah, and now we're absolutely freezing, so it's typical British weather. But yeah, so apart from that, nothing to update on. Apart from we've had one each. Don't think the lake's done any captures in months, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like months. Been down here, say, quite a bit recently, and the guys who have been down here have just caught nothing. And obviously this is our first night of the year. All the old COVID restrictions not allowing us to do nights, and yeah, it's been quite nice. A little social. Hugh had a lovely bloody restaurant dinner last night.
Nice
steaks,
fillet steak.
Jesus, and I had my little pot noodle. And we got sausage rolls from this morning's breakfast. So yeah, so we're stopped mumbling on and rabbling on, and hopefully we can get another bite. We'll be here till about midday or just after, probably. So yeah, so we'll take you.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted, and hopefully we can bag one when it warms up.
Cool. Well, good morning. This little ghosty just woke me up. Down the margin again. There's 2 bites now off that spot. And well, I saw them in there yesterday afternoon, so I knew it was going to be a banker spot, and it's paid off. Hugh obviously had one in the evening. Or last night, probably about, what time's that, mate?
About 3 o'clock, I think.
3 o'clock in the morning on a zig. He also lost one, well, we're not too sure, came back with scales, so don't really know what happened with that one. Apart from that, it's quiet evening. I don't think, again, anyone else is catching. I don't think a fish has come out of this lake for months. So for us both to have one each, and this being my second this morning, is really good. Lovely little ghosty common. Don't think it's ever been caught before. A few of these fish got stopped a couple of years back. I mean, the mouse are absolutely immaculate, so credit to Wimborne. Some of you will probably recognise this lake by now, but we're on Wellington, and that's on the Kingsbridge complex. So yeah, get down there, some cracking fish to be caught. Simple tactics, PVO bag, move through freebies around the area, and that little trimmed down hook bait into a little barrel, topped off with the maple, orange maple from UCN of course. So yeah, we'll get this little fella back.
This was back a second ago and I don't really want to wind it in. I know it's got bloody bream on it.
How many bream you had now?
That'll be number 7 attached to my line currently.
Smile, you're on camera, mate.
Smile, catch a bream.
I think that's one mate, yeah.
You used my late boat last night, yeah, the 25.
Good evening. You joined me back on the bank down at Welly, on the Kingsbridge complex. I've managed to sneak in another quick overnighter. So on the last session it was on the Friday into Saturday. We're now on the Sunday afternoon. So yeah, I say got nothing on till midday Monday, with bank holiday weekend. I thought why not, I'll get back out quickly and see if I can still get a bite on these little spots. So I've jumped back into the same swim and had a little cast around this time. Oh, just excuse me, I'm just going to make a cup of tea quickly. Sorry about that. Quick little brew. So yeah, as I was saying, got down here about sort of 5 o'clock and had a little cast around, and Hugh caught on Saturday early morning, really close to the far margin on only a little zig. So I've done the same tonight. Got 2 pretty tight to the far margin. Let's say I had a plumb around, get the depths, so I want it sort of mid-water, because the guys today, they've seen them sort of cruising around. We've had quite a warm day today, and it's supposed to get quite cold. We actually had frost this morning, which is mad. I'm going from like 20 degrees last week, and then we have a frost at the weekend. So yeah, apart from that, got one down the edge in the little margin spot again, and I've actually just seen a fish rock like I did last time. I had a couple of bites off that on Friday evening and Saturday morning. So again, seen the little rock on the snags, so that's a good sign, and there was a couple in sort of mid-water. But on me and one other guy on this evening, he was here last night, unfortunately didn't catch anything, but he saw a couple of fish swimming around, and matey boy jumped in here after me, and sounds like he may have lost one or he had a run. No fish banked since me and Hugh, so that's good. Yeah, we've obviously caught, and like I said in the last little section, we don't know if other fish come out of this lake for weeks, months. So for us to get 3 fish and a bream, yeah, we're pretty happy with those. So yeah, I'll keep you up to date. So I'm here on my own this evening, so filming's going to be a bit hit and miss, but yeah, Just see what happens. I'll enjoy this brew and get me head down, I think.
Oh, look at the riffraffs joined up.
ENA dad.
ENA Jace.
Dad's. Evening. So I'm on a little pre-baiting session this evening. Just coming down, priming the spots. It's Monday evening and I'm going to be fishing Thursday night. So I've got 3 spots in this little lake on Welly Lake. Got to be careful in case people see you, so this is a little undercover little mission. Don't really want people obviously fishing over my spots. It's my hard work, my money, and I'm pre-baiting hopefully for, say, Thursday night. I'm doing my night, 48 hours, and hopefully I'll be getting a few. So I'm just today on this spot putting some dark mix from Carp Particles. Yeah, really fresh, got it the other day, it's absolutely lovely. So yeah, some maples, hemp, looks like some little nuts as well, maybe crushed up tigers I think. But yeah, it smells great. So I'm just gonna scatter it in this corner, literally just down there, really in the edge. Nice little spread. So I've actually just spooked one off the spot, so he was down there rummaging around. All up and down this margin, getting rooting around, and then when I come to fish it Thursday, hopefully they'll all be down here, well, they know to come back to this spot, and hopefully I'll be able to snare one. Okay, spot number 2 is just down here. It's about 2.5 foot, 3. And on this spot, I'm just going to be fishing, well, feeding, pre-baiting, crumbed up moon fruit, 14 millers. I'm just going to be scattering those around, all around the area. It actually drops off pretty sharp here, so I'm just fishing on top of the shelf sort of thing. Again, spreading it up and down. Sorry about the filming, it's a bit cool. Spreading it up and down. And I'm also going to introduce on this spot a little bit of pellet. I made the mistake last week catching those bream small hook baits, so I'm definitely going to up the hook baits this time. And this pellet is the Carp Particles pelletizer. Lovely, it's like salty on it, on salty mix on it. And these actually break down and they sort of go all mushy. So yeah, it's good keeping bait in the spot for them to keep working. And yeah, just put some more bait in there. I'm not going to put loads in, so I'll be back down Wednesday night before Thursday fishing. Right, one more spot and then we're done. Okay, and this final spot is, yeah, it's a cool little spot, been my most productive spot regarding bites. I've had 2 fish out of here, and unfortunately in my last session I lost one, just to a hook pull. Fishing locked up, it just turned on me so sharp, and yeah, just wasn't quick enough to react on the clutch, and off it pinged on a little hook pull. So this one, UCN, moon fruit, chops, and then some full whole 14 millers, and they're literally just chucked just down there. I've been fishing this spot now for a couple of 2-3 weeks now, and it's just getting cleaner and cleaner. I was actually in there the other day just taking out some of the trees which have come down, so yeah, quite a healthy. So I know they pass in this swim, or this little channel under here. They love it underneath trees, they bask in there in the sun. So yeah, that's all it is, nice and easy. Little pre-bait sesh done in half an hour. Back down the old Welly Lake this evening, put some bait out on the spots, same tactics as using the other night for the pre-baiting. All went out fine, didn't see any fish on the spots, but seen fish sort of milling around, so they are around. Hopefully they know to visit those spots again. because there's going to be food there waiting for them and they can eat it up, and I'll come back down tomorrow night, put my hook baits out, and hopefully I'll be able to snare one. So yeah, 2 guys actually fishing down this evening, so I had to be pretty stealthy. They both caught a common each last night, so they're both happy, and that's good to hear that there's bites coming out around the lake. But yeah, I've been stalking a little bit myself, been lovely in blue skies throughout the day recently in the last sort of couple of weeks. It's just been some good opportunities for breadball action. Managed a lovely fully scaled out of widgeon, obviously down here on the Kingsbridge lakes. Managed a nice one out of pack horse, nice common, and then managed a couple out of tranquil. Haven't got pictures of the ones out of tranquil because I was on my own and setting up cameras and whatnot. It takes ages. But I did actually get one feeding in the edge and got some footage of that, so that's cool to watch. He was in there chomping away. And then managed to get down one of my little private lakes and managed to finally snare the orange ghosty out. Really cool, down the edge. That's what I like to do, really. Down the edge, little maple pop up, orange pop up, boom, bang, nailed it. And yeah, cool little dumpy little thing for the lake. It's one of the bigger ones, but it done mountain size, it just looked pucker. So that's good to hear and good to catch. So we will wrap this up, and next time you see me, it'll be Thursday evening. I'll be either chomping on my little pot noodle or with a fish on the bank. We'll see. Go, lovely times. First fish tonight, just after midnight, so it's quite late. Yeah, over the dark mix from carp particles, of course, and just changed up a little bit tonight. A little fruity 15mm pop up on top of a 18mm hardened bait, and yeah, it's gone. So yeah, lovely times. Small little mirror, first mirror for me. So we'll get them back, and I'll get back to bed. So hopefully some more through the evening. But yeah, very happy to get off the mark. Alright, that's it for this session. Fairly quiet one. Gonna have to get off a little bit early, can't do the 48 hours if I'm to do just 36 hours. Happy with the one bite. Lovely little mirror, obviously what you saw earlier. So yeah, happy that was over the carp particles dark mix, and then the UCN little 15mm fruity pop up, and underneath that was a 18mm hardened bait. So really happy to get one. So that's going to be it my time on Welly for a couple more weeks now. So that was 5 nights, 3 banked carp, and then unfortunately lost 1 carp, and probably about 5 or 6 breams. So yeah, good fun. It's there to be had if you want to get out and catch some carp. Got to put some effort in and you will catch them. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, look forward to seeing you soon on the next vlog, ENA.